Okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about a very important concept. I see so many people, they're not living up to their full potential, and I believe this is one of the things why. And you might not believe it's that powerful, but it really is that powerful. And today we're going to talk about the power of forgiveness. That's right. Forgiveness. You know, I gotta tell you this story. So, you know, everyone's tripping off all the cool fights we had this year, the Mayweather, Pacquiao, the Rousey, Holmes, all this stuff. Well, it's really cool. I heard this story. There was this boxer. I don't even know his name, but there was this boxer, heavyweight boxer, and this guy was a bad dude. He was like the Mike Tyson of his era. Everybody he boxed would get knocked out in the first 3 rounds. Right? So dudes were like, they get in the ring, they think they're gonna challenge him, boom, 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 knocked out, done. And so nobody wants to fight this guy because everybody knows you get in the ring with this guy, you're gonna be knocked out in the first 3 rounds. Well, along came this challenger, and this challenger is actually a weight class underneath him. And the challenger says, hey, I want an exhibition match against the champ. And it took a long time because they didn't want to do it, but finally they gave the challenger a match. And the reporters asked him, he says, hey, so do you actually think you're going to win? You can't actually believe you're going to beat this guy. He beats guys in his own weight class in 3 rounds or less. He says, I absolutely believe that I'm going to beat him. He says, well, how is that possible? How are you going to beat this guy? How do you plan on beating the champ? He goes, because the champ is afraid of me. Everybody laughed. It's like, this guy has lost his mind. He really thinks he's afraid of him, right? Well, so the day of the fight comes, and you know what everybody's thinking. Everybody got this money on the champ. It's like, this guy's about to get knocked out, right? And guess what happened? They get in the ring, ding, ding, round 1, first 8 seconds, pop, pop, pop. Challenger goes down. He gets knocked down just like that. So everyone's like, oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. He actually thought the champ was afraid of him. The champ is not afraid of him. He's getting his butt kicked. And so the challenger gets knocked down. The ref goes over. 1, 2, 3. The challenger pops back up. Ref said, you good to go? He said, yeah, I'm good, right? So he goes back in. 5 more seconds later, pop, pop, pop. Challenger goes down again. We're only 15 seconds into the fight, and already this guy's got knocked down twice. Ref goes over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Challenger gets back up. He says, okay, man, I'm ready to go. The ref looks at him and was like, hey, like, this guy's about to kill you. Are you sure you want to keep going? He looks at the ref. He says, don't talk to me until you get to 10. When you get to 10, that's when you call the fight. Ref said, okay. So the guy goes back out there, right? So you know what's about to happen now, right? He goes back out there. He's fighting the champ. Boom, he gets knocked out again. First round, this guy's got knocked out 3 times now. Ref goes over, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? He pops back up, and the ref said, dude, I'm about to call this match. You're about to literally get killed. He says, ref, don't talk to me until you get to 10. And so that's the end of round 1. The champ goes back to his corner. The champ is feeling good. He's like, yeah, I'm about to knock this guy out. I mean, the challenger goes back to his corner, and even his trainer is like, dude, what do you want me to make? Funeral arrangements? Like, you about to die in here. Like, you about to literally die in here. He says, hey, nobody talk to me until the ref gets to 10, right? So ding, ding, round 2, they go back out, and guess what happens? Same thing. He gets knocked out twice. He gets knocked down twice in the second round, but both times he pops back up, right? And then ding, ding, all right, that's the end of round 2. He goes back. This time the challenger is in his corner. He's been knocked down twice now. Face is all starting to get swollen. He's a little bloody. But meanwhile, he's in his corner and he's looking at the champ like this. The champ and his trainer's in the other corner like, man, why does this guy keep getting up? What's wrong with this guy? Ding, ding, round 3 happens. Round 3 happens, and guess what happens? Same thing. It's been 3 rounds, and already the challenger's been knocked down 9 times. People are like, why does this guy keep getting up? The ref, by the 9th time, the ref goes, dude, I'm gonna call the fight. He grabs the ref and says, ref, you don't call this fight until you get to 10. When you get to 10, then you call the fight. And so by the end of the 3rd round, the challenger is in his corner, face bloody, bruised, he's hurting, all over his body's aching, right? And the champ is looking over at him right? And the champ is just like, man, there's something up about this guy. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something's not right. So the fourth round happens, and the fourth round comes, and this time something amazing happens. The challenger gets through the fourth round, and he doesn't get knocked down. And so they go at the end of the fourth round, and the same thing. He's over looking at the champ like this. He just got this mean look in his face, right? And then the champ is back in his corner. He's like, guys, he's telling his trainers, guys, something's not right. Like, something is not right. This match should be over. I mean, and everyone's saying the same thing because it's the fourth round. This guy's never lasted more than 3 rounds with anybody. Fifth round comes out. Ding, ding. Now something incredible happens. The challenger goes in. He's getting hit, right? Then all of a sudden, he starts going on the offensive. And people are stunned. People are amazed. People are like, how is this happening to the champ? So much to the point that by the end of the fifth round, he's back in his corner. The challenger's buddy, bruised up, everything. He's hurting, but he's looking at the champ like this. And the champ at the end of the fifth round, he's in his corner. And he's talking to his trainer. He's like, guys, I can't go back out there. People are like, champ, like, just finish this guy. This guy isn't even in your weight class. Why can't you just finish him off? It's like, guys, I can't go back out there. Well, ding, ding, the bell rings. Round 6. Within the first 10 seconds of round 6, the challenger knocked down the champ. The ref goes over to the champ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The champ is knocked out. He doesn't get up. It's so crazy. Like, nobody even cheered. That's how shocked everybody was. Like, nobody cheered. The only person jumping up and down is the challenger. Everyone else is like in disbelief. They can't believe what's just happened. So after the fight, right, they're so amazed by the challenger, but they want to talk to the champ. This has never happened to him. He's knocked everybody's out he's ever come across. And the reporters go to the champ and they say, champ, what happened? What happened in the fight? How did you lose? And the champ goes, it says it's simple. I was afraid. I was afraid of him. People were like, what? How were you afraid of him? Because people are shocked because they remember what the challenger said right before the fight, that the champ was afraid of him. They said, champ, why were you afraid of him? And the champ goes, the scariest man on earth is the man who has no fear of pain. You got to hear what I'm talking about right here. The champ said that the scariest man on earth is the man who has no fear of pain. The problem with a lot of us today is we live our entire lives trying to avoid pain. So we work very, very hard to be safe and secure and keep people around us that aren't going to hurt us. And I get it. There are some people out there that if you want to do well in life, if you want to succeed, you want to be a leader, that you just can't hang out with. But many of us, we're not maximizing our talents. We're not maximizing our strengths because we don't have the ability to get hurt and to forgive people, to keep going. A lot of us, we keep reliving the pain. We keep reliving the pain. And something that challenger did when he was in that ring, he felt the pain, but mentally, he knew that pain was not the issue. He knew that if he could mentally get himself through the pain, if he could overcome the pain, and he just made up in his mind that this match is not over until the ref gets the 10, that he was gonna win. So what I'm saying to a lot of you guys who you want to lead, you want to do great things for God, here's what I'm here to tell you. There's going to be a lot of people who come across your way and they're going to hurt you. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not intentional. But so many of us, we're so afraid of pain. And so we got no power inside of us. This challenger was a powerful dude, so much that the champ, the undefeated, undisputed champ, couldn't even knock him down, and he was afraid of him. Let me tell you, when you got no fear of pain, when you don't care what people do to you, when you don't care what people say about you, when you don't care how you look before people, let me tell you, you become a very, very powerful individual. What's the key of that? The key is forgiveness. The key is forgiveness. You got to be able to really forgive and forget the pains of your past. A lot of us, we live with so much resentment. We're still messed up about pain that happened to us, that our mom said when we were younger. We're still hurting about something our dad did to us when we were teenagers. We're mad about something that our friends did to us a long time ago. And what I'm saying to you is it's time to let go. It's time to forgive so that you can move on, because the most dangerous person in the world is the person who's not afraid of pain.